my top 8, and this is my medalist.
Hold him up.
This is my medalist.
Hey!
Wait, you said brown nose medalist, right?
Oh.
Brown nose medalist? Nah, joking. My Brownlow medalist, your friend, Robbie, Joe Watson.
Love your work.
Captain of the Essendon Football Club. Polls well, heart and soul. If they make the top 8, guaranteed to get votes.
Do you want to explain your top 8?
Top 8. Hawthorn, best team in the competition. Sydney, they've recruited well. They'll do very, very well. Fremantle have a lot of home games. 12 home games, so they should win the majority of them. Finish third. West Coast, easy draw, lots of home games. Next will be a bit of a fight out. Collingwood, I think, is a very, very good team. Geelong always has to be in the mix. And Essendon and Adelaide. Adelaide, massive dark horse. With Tex Walker coming back in about 6 weeks' time, should put them in good stead. The rest are pretty average. No Carlton, no Richmond, no Port Adelaide. Sorry, guys. And North Melbourne could be a threat, but I don't think they're good enough.
My top 8 for this year. Okay, so I think Hawthorn are going to be the number 1 side once again. Buddy or no Buddy, it doesn't matter because Buddy's going to be in the top 2 sides, I think. So you got Hawthorn and Sydney there. Freo, number 3. Okay, so they're the easy ones. It gets a bit harder after this, I think. I reckon there'll be about 9 teams fighting for these spots. Wow.
Oh, really?
Essendon. I think I'm just going to pull it out there. If they get over their drugs thing, bang, they're in the top 4.
Just a little drugs thing. If they get over it, yeah.
Now it gets a little bit harder. I'm going to say Geelong to drop out this year, which will have Collingwood. Even though I do fight with Maguire about this a bit, I think they will be in the top 8, and they'll come in at 5th there because their team is pretty good. Adelaide will improve this year. Just leave them there for a second, though. Okay, so we've got 3 teams to go into this top 8. I'm going to say...
I heard.
There's no point. West Coast. Adelaide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know what? The big smoky of the year. The Gold Coast Suns.
No! No, shut your mouth.
I guarantee you.
And your Brownlow medalist
is Sir Patrick Dangerfield. I think he will play very well this year, and if Adelaide do make it into the top 8, Dangerfield will be the man. And there you have it. Write that down, folks, because it could be a winner.
All right, the top 8 this year. I'm going to start off with Hawthorn. I think they're easily the best team in the AFL. With let's go Sydney at number 2. I'm pretty confident Freo are going to be in the top 8, and they're going to be right up there. So we'll whack these bad boys up here. Gets a bit tricky after this, I reckon, because it's who else do we have? Oh, Geelong's got it. North Melbourne to make the top 4 this year. If they'd just won half the games they lost last year, they would have definitely been right up there. Gold Coast aren't going to make the 8, but they're going to come close. Essendon will be in there. Alright, in at number 7. I'm putting West Coast at number 7 for sure. I think they're going to be one of the big movers of the year. After a pretty poor season last year. Geelong are going to have to go in there as well. And it's a toss-up between Collingwood and Richmond. Someone's going to miss out, so just going on history, I'm going to say Richmond are not going to make the 8. So there you have it, the top 8. Hawthorn, Sydney, Fremantle, North Melbourne, Essendon, Geelong, West Coast and Collingwood. The wooden spoon, I reckon, is going to be St Kilda as well. They're not very good this year. And for the Brownlow medal, I'd love to say Nat Fyfe, but I'm putting my money on Collingwood captain, Scotty Pendlebury.